Long before the invention of photography, society found a unique way to remember those who shaped the world: the death mask. Sculpted from wax, plaster, or metal, death masks captured the last physical trace of famous figures. They were both eerie and intimate, providing us with a direct glimpse into the features of people like Isaac Newton, Beethoven, and Napoleon Bonaparte. This tradition began centuries ago and served as both a keepsake and a work of art. Today, we'll explore how death masks give us one last look into the eyes of history's most influential figures. Sir Isaac Newton's death mask reveals a face of contemplation, the unmistakable look of a man who dedicated his life to understanding the natural world. Newton's ideas on gravity and calculus redefined science forever, and his mask, with its furrowed brow and calm expression, mirrors the mind that worked tirelessly to unravel the secrets of the universe. Looking at it, you can almost feel the weight of his thoughts. Admiral Horatio Nelson, the British naval hero who secured victory at Trafalgar, sacrificing himself in the process. His mask immortalizes his bravery, capturing the unshakable resolve of a leader who became a symbol of British naval might. Franz Liszt, the charismatic composer and performer who redefined the piano. His mask captures the wisdom of his later years, a face that once dazzled audiences and now remains frozen in a serene calm, a moment of silence for a life filled with sound. John Keats, a poet whose life was as brief as it was brilliant. His mask reveals a gentle face, one that brought beauty into the world despite his suffering. It's as though the mask captures his longing for the timelessness he sought in his verse. A face shrouded in mystery, this mask is thought to be that of William Shakespeare. His work shaped the English language, yet his features are as elusive as his private life. If this is indeed Shakespeare, it offers us a glimpse into the mind that brought forth Hamlet, Macbeth, and Romeo and Juliet. Cosima Wagner, daughter of Liszt and wife of Richard Wagner, dedicated her life to preserving her husband's operatic legacy. Her mask is a testament to a woman of resilience, someone who championed the arts and guarded her family's musical heritage. Oliver Cromwell, the figurehead of the English Commonwealth, a ruler both revered and controversial. His mask shows a stern expression, hinting at a life spent in political and military struggle, a leader whose decisions would change the face of English monarchy. Gustav Mahler, the visionary composer, known for symphonies that seem to reach into the very soul. Mahler's mask reveals a man exhausted by life yet filled with deep introspection, a quiet reminder of his enduring impact on music even as silence closed in. Goethe, the German writer whose influence extends across literature and philosophy. His mask reveals a thoughtful face, embodying a life dedicated to understanding the human soul and the beauty of existence. Felix Mendelssohn, a prodigy and master of harmony. His mask captures a peaceful countenance, fitting for a composer who brought grace and balance to his music. In this mask, his legacy is preserved, as eternal as his melodies. Tolstoy, the Russian novelist whose work delved into morality and human purpose. His mask reveals a wise face, one marked by introspection, mirroring the profound reflections of War and Peace and Anna Karenina. William Blake, whose art and poetry were drenched in mysticism. His mask reveals a face marked by intense vision, a man who saw beyond the ordinary and infused his work with profound imagination. Even in death, his mask suggests a mind alive with dreams. Dante, the father of the Italian language, who journeyed through the Inferno, Purgatory, and Paradise in his masterpiece The Divine Comedy. His mask reflects a face familiar with suffering and imagination, a poet who sought to understand the human condition through his epic. Hegel, a titan of philosophy whose ideas on dialectics shaped modern thought. His mask bears an expression of deep contemplation, the mark of a mind constantly probing the nature of reality, self, and society. Napoleon Bonaparte, a man who commanded armies, inspired nations, and changed the map of Europe. Yet his death mask reveals a quiet, almost defeated expression, far from the fiery leader he once was. Made on the remote island of St. Helena, where he died in exile, the mask captures the paradox of Napoleon's life, a man who conquered so much but was ultimately confined to solitude. His mask reminds us that even the most powerful figures are, in the end, human. Gustav Klimt, a revolutionary in art whose works shine with gold and vivid color. His mask reflects an enigmatic calm, as though he himself was a part of the beauty he brought to life on canvas. Martin Luther's mask bears the weight of conviction. Known for sparking the Protestant Reformation, Luther challenged the religious norms of his time. His mask captures a determined face, reflecting a man unafraid to stand against authority. Johannes Brahms, a master of symphonic form, whose music married structure with deep emotion. His mask is solemn, hinting at a composer who bore the weight of tradition and innovation, blending the old with the new. James Joyce, the literary innovator who challenged language and form in works like Ulysses. His mask reflects the contemplative face of a man whose complex ideas reshaped literature, a fitting legacy for someone who saw art in everyday life. Beethoven, the brilliant composer, had lost his hearing in the final years of his life, yet continued to create symphonies that echoed through history. His death mask holds a somber intensity, as if frozen in a moment of profound silence. This mask reminds us that Beethoven's genius transcended his physical limitations, that his passion for music was something that even silence could not suppress. Through this mask, we see the face of a man who communicated with the world through sheer emotion and sound. Mary, Queen of Scots. A life marked by intrigue, imprisonment, and a tragic end. Her mask captures a gentle, resilient face, a reminder of her strength amidst political turmoil and her ultimate sacrifice. Lorenzo de' Medici, the patron who fostered Renaissance art and culture in Florence. His mask shows the serene face of a ruler who valued beauty, intellect, and power, a reminder of a golden age he helped shape. George Washington, the unifying figure of the American Revolution and the first president of the United States, left an indelible mark on history. His death mask offers a rare glimpse into the man behind the legend, a face marked by dignity, resilience, and calm authority. Unlike the energetic paintings of him on the battlefield or in the presidential chair, the mask captures a serene moment in time, showing the toll of years spent in service to a young nation. Few figures in history have faced challenges as monumental as those encountered by Abraham Lincoln. His death mask reveals a face etched with sorrow and strength. Every line, every furrowed brow, seems to tell the story of a man who bore the nation's pain during its most tumultuous era. Historians often point to the visible gauntness of Lincoln's features, reflecting the physical toll of war and the personal losses he endured. His mask was not merely a memento. It was a reminder to future generations of the humanity behind the myth of the great emancipator. Nikola Tesla, the enigmatic inventor whose ideas electrified the world, remains one of history's most fascinating minds. His death mask captures the quiet intensity of a man whose intellect often felt years, if not centuries, ahead of his time. Tesla's features in the mask reflect a life of tireless pursuit, marked by brilliance and solitude. Despite his monumental contributions to alternating current electricity, wireless communication, and countless other innovations, Tesla died nearly penniless. His death mask serves as a poignant contrast to his legacy, a man whose ideas illuminated the world, yet whose light often went unrecognized during his lifetime. As photography advanced in the 19th century, the need for death masks faded. A photograph could capture a likeness with ease, and soon the delicate artistry of the death mask became less common. Even Queen Victoria opposed having her own death mask made, leaving the tradition to fade quietly into history. In the end, these death masks serve as eerie yet beautiful remnants of the past. They give us an intimate view of the people whose lives, decisions, and ideas shaped the world we live in. These masks are silent, but through them we remember, and through remembering, they continue to live on. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more stories captured through time. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest releases. See you in the next video.